Are you expected to be full go on Friday?
That's the plan, yeah.
Nice. How's the last couple of days of practice been for you to get back to it?
Yeah, it's been good. I've been slowly building myself back up. This is nothing new. I feel like every player's had to do some type of build up back to playing, and it wasn't even that long. So, yeah.
With the 3-game road trip coming up, all 3 teams you could ostensibly see in the playoffs. Playoffs are just around the corner. Just like how much does that ratchet things up from your guys' perspective, and just how exciting it is to get out there and play those games?
Yeah, we're definitely treating it like their playoff games in general. I think it's really good to be in that mindset. Just to prepare. We know that we're in the playoffs, and we know we're going to have to play some road games, and they're probably some of the toughest games to play. So if we can use these games to prepare, I think we'll be all right.
You've taken a lot of little trips and nicks this year. It seems to me like you've been on the floor about as much as anybody I've seen. Has it been a difficult year physically for you?
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm playing out of position as a center. I'm not typically a center, just with my build and everything, but it's worked well this season just with the personnel that we have. And I'm would consider myself that type of player where I'll just put my body on the line for my team.
Right.
And yeah, it doesn't bother me. If I can get back up again, I'll be all right.
But to do one ankle and then the other ankle on the same day, huh?
Yeah, that was a bit rough.
And the second
but
one was
I'm here,
fire.
I'm standing, everything's fine.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about Courtney. Courtney talked after the game the other day just about how much she loved it here. And, you look at the numbers, and the numbers aren't all that different, from last year. Mm-hmm. But you played with her last year. You're playing with her this year. What, in your mind, is different?
Well, for Courtney specifically, I think she was playing out of position last year as well. It was her first time really playing as a true point guard, and so she has had that year of experience behind her. And I think that she just looks way more comfortable this year. She, I think, has really taken it in her stride and added to that game that she was developing last year as a point guard. And then with just the personnel that we've got, it's just you have so much to choose from as a point guard too. Who do you run a play for? You got Fee, Mac, right. BC, herself. You know what I mean? She's got so much that she can go to. So I think having the options that she has, and then also the experience coming off the back of last year, she just is a lot more comfortable and having more fun with it this year too.
You watched it from the bench. Fourth quarter she had the other day. It takes us kind of a special kind of player to want to be doing those kind of things in those situations, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. It's something you can't teach. It's definitely something that you can't teach. Just that, unwavering confidence in yourself. That's what makes great players great. You might miss every shot you take in the first half, but Courtney knows who she is. She knows what she can offer, and when push comes to shove and we need to hit some shots, she's one of our go-tos, and she knows that, and she showed it in the fourth quarter.
My last question, on every team, especially good teams that have good chemistry, different people have different roles.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 captains, Fee obviously and Kayla. What is, in terms of building the chemistry on this team, what is Courtney's role in that?
Courtney, the point guard is probably one of the toughest positions in basketball because you are automatically a leader of the team, whether you like it or not. You might not be the appointed team captain, but you are a team leader. You run the floor, you decide what plays we're going to run. You are probably the one that has to be closest with coach, whether you like it or not. And so she has that big role of just being the point guard in general. And then I think she's just an energy kid, she's always showing up with positive energy. Like I said, no matter what type of game Courtney's having, if she's missed a ton of shots, she's the same regardless. And she's constantly building other people up. I hear her talking to T constantly and helping T prepare T, and she's always talking to me. She's always in my ear, and it's always positive. It's never talking
Pretty
down.
Funny too, huh?
Yeah, it makes you laugh. But that's really hard too, to like show up with positive energy every day with the responsibility that she has as a point guard.
Thanks, Lynn.
No worries,
Did
thank
I
you.
see on a